I found myself in a difficult situation. My new supervisor, Sally Horowitz, requested that I become the note taker for the newly formed Y2K meetings she would be leading. The problem was that I had no prior experience taking meeting notes. My note-taking skills were limited to my college days. I was unsure if I could accurately capture the essential points in such significant meetings. For those who are unfamiliar with the meaning of Y2K, it can be explained as follows. Y2K is the shorthand term for the year 2000. Y2K was commonly used to refer to a widespread computer programming shortcut that was expected to cause extensive havoc as the year changed from 1999 to 2000. Wikipedia. Sally was exceptionally harsh towards me, leading me to mentally dub her as Cruella de Vil, the villainous character from Disney's movie 101 Dalmatians. Sally held a position of power within our government agency. Upon reviewing my resume, Sally questioned how I managed to obtain prestigious job titles with only an associate degree or relevant experience. She believed that being a supervisor, a global traveler, a telecommunications specialist, and a network team leader required a higher level of education. Fortunately, some individuals supported my career advancement and ensured I received extensive training at the U.S. Department of Prominence's Off-Site Training Institute. It was evident that Sally did not like me. She made subtle comments that made her feelings clear. I lived in fear of her, constantly walking on eggshells around the office. She even gave me disdainful looks. Unbeknownst to her, I was actively seeking a reassignment to another office just to distance myself from her. One day, Sally and I relocated to a new office suite. I was surprised when Sally assigned me to an office with a window instead of the receptionist's desk. That office with a window certainly came at a cost. Once settled in our new space, Sally informed me that I would be responsible for taking notes during the Y2K meetings. My heart sank at her command. I immediately became anxious, as I had never received formal training in note-taking. Unfortunately, the department's training institute did not offer a course on the subject. In an attempt to educate myself, I resorted to Googling everything about taking notes at meetings. I took online courses, read books and blogs, did tutorials, and practiced. I even contemplated using a hidden tape recorder to capture the discussions during the meetings. However, due to the sensitive nature of the talks, recording the meetings was not an option. My first, second, third, and fourth attempts at summarizing the meetings were disastrous. Sally scolded me each time, and I grew to despise her for her condescending tone. I would return home feeling dejected, pouring my heart out to my girlfriends, my mother, my boyfriend, and my beloved late aunt. My aunt advised me to call upon the name of Christ Jesus. For help taking my aunt's advice, I crafted a prayer using God's holy words from the Bible. I spoke the words aloud in prayer before going to bed the next day. An idea struck me. After each meeting, I emailed the attendees requesting their input on the key topics discussed, actions to be taken, and decisions made. To my surprise, everyone responded promptly. Once I compiled all the information, I emailed Sally the meeting notes for that day. Within minutes of sending the notes, Sally summoned me to her office. My heart raced with fear as I walked towards Cruella de Vil's lair. To my astonishment, Sally was pleased with my notes. She inquired about how I managed to capture accurate information. This time I explained that I had asked the meeting attendees to provide me with a summary of their action items and decisions made during the meeting. Sally responded, "Great work, Mia." I thanked her for the compliment. As the year 2000 arrived, the Y2K meetings came to an end. Sally was promoted to another position and replaced by a male supervisor. I felt an overwhelming sense of joy knowing that Cruella de Vil, Sally, was no longer my boss. You've been listening to Mia Z. Edwards' Diaries. New stories arrive daily, except Sundays, my rest day. Until then, stay inspired.